I put a video out a while back about the number one most important thing to do for weight loss. Okay, and I want to update that because I feel like I made an error. What I had said was that packing your foods for the day is the number one thing. Yes, it is, but there's one core principle that's even more than that. I'll tell you what that is in a second. So my name's Dean Larson, and appreciate you coming with me. Stick with me to the end. I'm going to tell you how you get my entire weight loss course, videos, PDFs, ongoing support, the whole works for free. Okay, so stick with me. Now, the most important thing for weight loss is to take action. Okay, and I realized this when I fell upon what's going to help you guys out a lot, where I have weight loss, don't sell it anymore because I'm giving it away now, but weight loss system that I was selling online and people were buying it. And my friends were asking me, geez, what, help me out, what do I need to do? And I would jot down exactly what to do, like a take action type of list. So the number one thing is to take action. So what I've done for you, for everyone, like I said, it's free, is I give you like a cheat sheet, 3 or 4 pages of what exactly to eat at every single meal, what groceries to get to fill up all those items, everything, the cost, the whole works. I give it to you, and could you make it work just on that? Yeah, if you just 100% followed it, but some people want backup information. People want to know why they're following a system or why something works, and that's why I give you the videos, the DVDs, the whole works. Or not the DVDs, I'm sorry, the videos, the PDFs, the whole works for free. Okay, so take action. So what are we taking action on? Well, if we're here to lose weight, number one, we need to start eating some high nutrition, low calorie foods, because we're going to need to address the basal metabolic rate and how that affects your weight loss. Okay, so high nutrition, low calorie foods. We're going to have to eat for nutrition because we're going to be on a lower calorie, lower intake diet, and therefore we're going to need to eat for nutrition. We're going to need to make sure we get all our nutrients that our body needs so that it will perform the task that we want it to do, which is to burn fat. Okay, melt fat, and we're going to get it to do that. We're going to avoid calorie-dense foods, and you'll understand why in a second. We're going to stick to whole foods, basically the way they were made, as opposed to processed foods. We'll go over that as well. We're going to avoid the foods that have the bulk and the fiber removed from them, because those are important variables in keeping you full and also, nutrition-wise. In other words, we're going to keep it basic. We're going to go to Mother Nature's wrapper, basically, but I'm going to lay it all out for you in a way that you can follow it. So that in the foods that I choose, or we choose, or I've chosen to put in there, meal 1, 2, 3, whatever, the foods that I put in there are for a reason. Number one is, if you're overweight, your hormones are probably messed up. If you're overweight, your thyroid's probably messed up. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix those things with the foods that we eat, and your hormones will get straightened out. Your thyroid, which is in charge of burning calories, will get straightened out. And then from there, the rest will fall into place. You'll be cleansed of all the toxins, all the junk in your system. Okay? So, most important thing is we're going to take action. I made it easy for you to take action. Well, what are we take? What are we going to? I mentioned before that I had stated that packing all your food for the day is the most important thing. Well, that's a byproduct of taking action. And I tell you how to do that and what to do in 15 minutes. You're going to do it. But you're going to pack all your foods for the day. You're going to walk out the door, and you're already going to have eaten meal 1 before you leave. While you're packing your food, you're going to have meal 1. You're going to have meal 2 ready, and you're going to have the rest of them packed for the day, whether it's all the way to the evening, or if you come home and eat the last meal at home and prepare it at home for another 10 minutes, you're all in for 25 minutes. Okay? Because we're not going to be out there looking for foods. There's nothing out there that you're going to find that's going to be high nutrition, low calorie. It's not going to happen, and we're going to talk about why that is. So we must pack all our food. We're going to do high volume, low calorie foods. We're going to eat for nutrition. We're going to need some bio engineered type of foods. That doesn't mean that they've got anything bad in them. That means that they fit all the criteria that someone who is a vegan or someone who's ultra tight on their eating, organic, non-GMO, of course we're going to fit all those things in there. And then we're going to supplement with some items like that, okay? And we're going to make sure we hydrate properly. Now, hydrating isn't just all about drinking water. It's all about making sure your nutrient balance is in place. If you're, believe it or not, sodium is important for hydration. Your body is 70% water. I grew up on a farm, and if a battery went dead, we'd put water in it. There's little holes on top. Water in it, charge it, it's up and running. Okay, your body's the same way. Electricity. You've gone all night, no liquids. You're going to recharge it. You're going to get your electricity going. Okay. We're going to, like I said, we're going to go back to why are we eating whole type foods. Okay. Well, there's what's called an apple experiment that was done, and what that is they took 10 healthy individuals, all roughly the same. They gave them each 3 apples. First one ate those apples. It took 17 minutes to eat 3 apples, totally stuffed, totally fulfilled, not hungry whatsoever. Second one, they took and they pureed it or mixed it up into applesauce, and they ate it, 3 to 5 minutes to eat that. They were kind of satisfied, a little bit hungry. They did go on and eat more. And then, of course, you take the last and you make juice out of it, and 20 seconds, that's down the gullet, and you're not satisfied. It's like it did nothing for you. So we're going to go back to those whole foods. Now let's talk about basal metabolic rate. Basal metabolic rate is the rate at which how many calories you need to sustain life. Okay, and I give you the formulas to do that. But I'm going to just throw some numbers out there, and let's just say that you need 1,500 calories to sustain life. Okay, and there's a formula that I give you, male or female, it doesn't matter. Or the formula matters based on male or female, but you're going to get that as well. So if it takes 1,500 calories to sustain life, there's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. So to burn a pound of fat, to lose a pound of fat, to get rid of a pound of fat. Remember, we're not here to get rid of water. Water is good for your body. We're not here to get rid of nutrients. Nutrients are good for your body. We are here to get rid of waste. And you probably, the first 3 weeks, you're probably going to lose 15 or 20 pounds because you got so much waste in you that's getting out of you, as well as, first 3 weeks, you're going to lose pounds of fat as well. But once you've gone through that initial stage, then you're just working on just getting rid of a pound of fat at a time. Now, you think that a pound is not a lot, throw a pound of hamburger on the table and see how much it is. But throw 3 pounds on the table, and it's a lot. And put it on your body, and it's just a lot. So basal metabolic rate, you got 3,500 calories, or 3,500 extra calories you got to get rid of to burn a pound of fat. So therefore, what we have to do is we either have to lower our calories, and we don't want to go below a certain level of calories, and the sweet spot is the $1,400–1,500 range for most people. Some people are bigger; they need more, so that we're going to have to purify. We're going to get our system. We're going to get our calories right. We're going to eat clean foods, and believe it or not, you are going to be so full eating the foods that I give you. You're used to eating processed junk, and it just leaves you wanting more. This will not do that. It's going to be like a table full of food. You'll be so surprised. But anyway, just by switching the diet, you're going to knock out a bunch of calories that you're normally eating that you're not going to eat anymore. You're going to start moving a little bit more. You're going to start just doing a little bit more, whether it's stuff around the house or just start walking. Number one, you're going to feel better, so you're going to want to do things. You're going to want to be outside. You're going to want to do activities. You're going to want to be with your grandkids. You're going to be with your kids. You're going to have those levels. You're going to burn them. You're going to do it. Okay. Plus, you're going through all the effort of eating right. You're not going to waste the time. If you're committed, you will do it. Okay. Of course, I'd love you to walk, maybe jog, work with weights. But even if you can't, I put out a video on how to melt fat at home with just stuff you got around the house, and I'll show you how to do that too. But we're gonna do some movement. Okay, so we're going to create a calorie deficit. We're going to get all our nutrients. We're going to create movement. And what we have to understand is we've got to be patient. This didn't come on. This didn't get on you overnight. It's not sticking to you from last night. It took time to get on. It's going to take some time to get off. We've got to be realistic. Okay, we're reality based here. Okay, we're not this 7 ways to lose 7 pounds in 7 days stuff that you turn around and you gain 12 back. Not going to do that. We're going to do it right. So patience, uniformity. The only way to, not the only way, the best way is through uniformity. All the great athletes, they eat the same every day or every week. Okay, they may get a ton of variety, but they're roughly eating the same. You got to buy the. We're going to find the foods that burn the most fat, keep your body full of nutrients in the most efficient way. We're going to make that work for you. We're going to develop a plan. I've done that for you. Don't have to even think about it. It's all in writing. It's a non-thinker. Don't have to worry about it. We're going to eat small meals. We're going to eat small meals all day long. Okay. Now, two things we're going to do. 2 reasons why we're going to do that. Number one is because we're going to get our nutrients into our body throughout the day. Your body will learn to be more efficient with what it's given. Therefore, it's given less. It'll be more efficient and take those less and make the most out of it. And number two, we're going to, our stomach's going to shrink and we're not even going to be hungry anymore. You're not going to be able to finish the foods that I've laid out for you in weeks in the beginning. You may have to eat less. Not because you may have to eat less, because you want to eat less. But it's still going to be stripping your body of the body fat, okay, melting it away. And of course, we're gonna move. We talked about that. So, like I said, everything I do here is 100% free. I don't hold anything back. You got everything, okay? Exactly what to eat. No thinking involved. We're gonna get the nutritional products. I vetted all these things. You don't get them from me. You're gonna go in one day and it'll be one thing. You'll go in another day and it'll be another. I'm gonna get you the best. Whatever I use, you're gonna use. It's gonna be working for you. The complete grocery list. How much it costs per day. We're talking 100, all of the food intake period for the day, $20-ish a day. You're already spending more than that, and you're eating junk and you're not feeling good. Okay, that includes any type of supplements that I'm telling you to buy as well. If you can't afford the supplements, you're going to have to do it with food. But really, the trade-off is it's almost the same cost to do it with food for some of the things we're looking to do. Lots of food. You're going to see it. Wait till you see the next video. And you're going to be able to prepare all the food in 20 minutes or less during the day. For the day, and then at night another 10-ish, 15, 20 minutes. Depends on how efficient you are. You're going to be able to access my course anytime. You're going to ask me questions anytime. We're going to do this together. Okay, we're going to get it done. All I ask is that, you take this very seriously, take everything I'm giving you, lose weight in record time without driving yourself crazy. Tell everybody that you know, tell people that you know that needs help, that I helped you, send them to me. Helps me, helps you, free to you. I get gratification from you doing well and getting you telling me you're doing well. We've got a testimonial page and stuff you can go to if you choose as well. All right, deal? Let's do that. Congratulations. You are one click away from changing your life forever.